Hello and welcome to our week in review, and it was a week of celebration as at last we could start welcoming back our students and seeing their big smiles on their faces and just being together with them in the classroom. It's the way it was meant to be. And a huge thanks to all of our parents being able to juggle work and homeschooling. You've done a fantastic job. And so next week we have middle school and years 9 and 10 coming back after so many weeks of remote learning. We can't wait to see you. This week we've asked members of the junior school and year 11 and 12 students in our staff about this remote learning experience and also about what they like about being back at school.
I could see my dog.
I could play with my pets and play with my brother.
Having a lot of free time, I guess.
That I get to see my family and my pet dog Cuddles.
Have more time to study and focus on school and not have as much distractions.
Just hang my washing on the line when the washing machine finished.
That I could stay with my mum and I could raid the cupboard.
Probably the study time.
You get to finish all your schoolwork so quickly and then you just take the rest of the day off.
I like to be able to go and sort of do my own thing and break.
I really like the opportunity to see my children between lessons.
I like seeing my family.
I like nothing about remote learning.
I couldn't see all my friends and I couldn't have time with everybody.
Not seeing everybody.
Experience of being in a class, in the classroom with a class.
I was missing my friends a lot.
Not being able to see my friends.
You couldn't see your friends.
I miss seeing all of my year 11 kids.
That I couldn't see my friends.
Not being able to see friends.
Because I couldn't see my friends and I couldn't play with them.
I'm seeing all my friends again so I can see my friends.
Everything.
Can play with my friends now.
See my friends.
I love seeing them again.
Just see my friends. Spelling tests and math tests.
Being able to have students in a class together.
Being able to see my friends and
Seeing everybody.
Because I get to see my friends and having a teacher to explain it and seeing my friends.
Face to face with teachers and seeing all my friends.
Playing soccer.
Because I can play with my friends and have fun.
Being with my friends and having fun times.
The really clear message that comes out of those responses is that our resilience and our ability to cope with difficulty springs out of the strength of our friendships. Knowing that we're not alone, that we belong to a family and we belong to an amazing school like this. God's purpose and design in the way that we grow as an individual and form character personally is actually in and through and by community, through the web of relationships that connect us. And that's a truth that's guided our educational approach since the very beginning. The little house behind me is where it all began 25 years ago, and next year we're going to say goodbye to this building and replace it with the most amazing new junior school facility. But what's most important is not the size or design of the building, but the health and the quality of the relationships that are formed within the four walls. And before we knock those walls down over the summer, we'd like to celebrate all of the community life and the learning that took place within it. You know, the multiple generations that have passed through the little house, the lifelong friendships that have been formed. And we'd like to recognize that later in the year. And so if you have any photos or if you have any stories, we would love to hear from you. Have a great weekend.